Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, represent, gotta represent, chase a chick, never chase a.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Kiera.
This is Leah.
This is Solo.
You're listening to He Said, We Said. We have a lot to discuss this week, so we're just going to go ahead and get started with it. First things first, this is somewhat breaking news. It happened on yesterday. There were 31 men that were arrested in connection to trying to start a riot at a Pride event. So these 31 men are part of a white nationalist group. They all had on white masks. They actually all looked like the same. They looked like Best Buy employees with white masks. There were shields. There were grenades or smoke bombs, whatever. I don't know. But they were all in a U-Haul truck. So somebody tipped the police. Within 10 minutes, they arrested the people. And yeah.
So they actually never got out and started to protest. Someone had
that is correct.
Snitched and dropped the dime.
I don't even think they were protesting. I think they were there to start some problems. This is in Idaho.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's going down to Idaho.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Even listening to this, like, why can't people just mind their business?
I don't know. I'm just wondering, like, what sparked the outrage to really want to commit to coming out and protesting this time, you know?
Right.
And
it's
then
been
who
so
snitched,
much.
right?
She's saying protest. They were trying to be violent.
Okay, so they were trying to incite a riot.
Start a hate crime. Is that
possibly or more. You know, I don't know if they were.
Yeah, you said they
looking
had
for
tear
blood
gas and all that.
They had a lot of equipment. So yeah, it was 31 of them that were arrested.
Shout out to whoever tipped him. I mean, I wonder who it was. If it was somebody that was in it.
Somebody that was in the organization who's actually
maybe it's
secretly gay.
Oh,
it's like you're playing both sides.
Here we go.
What? I don't
What?
know. Maybe somebody saw 31 men hopping in the back of a U-Haul truck and was like, "Hey, something's going on." They're all wearing the same thing.
Actually, it's probably one of their wives.
Or that. But to me, it's just like, okay, why a gay event? I'm assuming it's for religious reasons. You feel like it's wrong, but you also don't think it's wrong to like be violent?
Whatever the rationale is, it's just like there's no way you thought it all the way through.
Yeah.
It's going to be hypocritical whenever you tell me whatever it is.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna move on and just shout out for you guys who celebrate billionaires. Tiger Woods is the newest active athlete to become a billionaire. So
congratulations.
Wow. You know,
Black excellence, no?
Sure. I'm a little surprised that you know what? Tiger had the little mishap. I forgot.
Yeah, everybody said the divorce and he still cleared $1 billion. So, I mean, that's impressive. How soon would he have been the first billionaire athlete?
Right.
I don't know.
I'm surprised that he's after LeBron.
About 240.
I'm sorry?
How much did she take from him?
I don't know. That was over 10 years ago, I think, at this point. I think the issue with them happened while I may have still been in high school, I think.
Yeah.
I remember it was a lot of messages. I feel like I was in college. Maybe I was
definitely
close.
In college. When
if you were in college, I was definitely not in college.
Sure. Well, because you had the incident in college for sure.
I think that
but
was
I don't
my
know how much
year,
longer
so
before they broke up,
Maybe.
though. So you could have been in college.
Okay.
Or she filed the divorce.
But wasn't it like a lot? I don't know why I just remember it. This is so off topic. It was a lot of text messages.
There were text messages.
And I just remember reading them, but I don't remember being like in high school reading them.
He was being exposed. I think, but text messages were a thing. I do remember that.
Then he left the
craziness.
Right. Oh, man. So many things. So I just said that, or I brought that up to say, like, man, I'm surprised LeBron came first. Tiger Woods probably would have got it sooner had he not.
I mean, it says something about how much money he's really generating when it seems like he's just chilling, like right now.
Absolutely.
Not winning tournaments, and it's still like, oh, I hit the Billy anyway.
Yeah.
And he dropped out of whatever that big thing was not too long ago. So it's not like he's super on top.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. The British, maybe.
I forgot which one it was, but still.
Shout outs.
Shout out.
Congrats.
Yeah. Let's take a break. All right. We are going to segue into music now. First things first, we want to have prayers out to Justin Bieber, hoping he has a speedy recovery. He went on to, I guess, the web and addressed the fact that half of his face is paralyzed. He has some sort of disease or something that's happening where it's paralyzed half of his face. So I think that there is some sort of treatment. He did not say that it was permanent. He just said that he needed to do some healing to get back on track.
So he can get back to 100%.
I think they said it was temporary. I think they still called it temporary paralysis.
Okay. Very scary though.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Stuff like that is just like, man, that could happen to anybody.
Right.
Yeah. Did he know before? I don't know.
Yeah.
That was scary. I saw the video and I was like, is this a joke?
Yeah.
Like, no.
Then you start thinking about the symptoms of like stroke is going, having partial paralysis on one side of the body. And it's like,
yeah. I think they linked it to
serious?
His ear. Like it was something with the ear, and there's the nerves through there that is causing half of the face to do it.
Oh my God.
I think that's what I heard or read. I did watch the video, but
no, I didn't watch it, unfortunately, but I saw some of it and I was like, I don't know what's going on. Yeah. I read the headline and saw he was talking and kept going.
Okay. Well, that's what was happening. In other music news, Beyonce may or may not be coming back. I
think she's trolling us.
You think so?
I am still thinking that the album's coming, but it's still her trolling us.
Oh, yeah.
Like, get them talking.
What did she say?
She didn't.
Nothing.
That's the thing.
She said nothing, and we assume no music is ever coming.
So no. Music is coming.
Music is coming. And the thing is, I can kind of feel it. I'm getting kind of good at this.
I've had a feeling of watching more video. I told y'all I was watching a concert, and then like the next day, her profiles, I was like, hold on.
Yeah. No, something's happening. And the thing is, Beyonce knows what she's doing. As you pointed out, she is trolling us because Beyonce be online. She be on the web. She be on YouTube. She knows that if she does certain things, her fans are going to pick up on it. So she's going to walk around with her MacBook because everyone says that when she has that, that's when the music is coming. So I think there's like little Easter eggs that she's doing. This one now being her removing her photos from her profiles on various platforms.
On every platform she's on right now, it's not there's
no picture or
pictures, no media, nothing.
No, she has, like for Instagram, for instance, like there's content on the page, but her actual Abby is now blank. And that's the case for all of her other platforms too. Then she put like B7 on her website.
Who even noticed that?
This will be the 7th album.
Who even noticed that?
Album. Yeah, but yes, who
that's
noticed
some trolling?
That?
That's some serious trolling.
And then her mama.
Tina posted a video of her singing, I miss your singing or her singing or something like that. And we're all just like, just tell us.
It can go either way.
Right. She could just be talking, but she could also just be reminiscing.
Right.
She's got y'all in a chokehold.
Clearly.
I think that's just the hive period. The hive be in a chokehold over Beyonce, period. Mm-hmm. For instance, Santana, if you guys don't know who that is, Saucy Santana, he is a friend of the City Girls and now a celebrity of his own. Through the City Girls, to my knowing at least.
Yeah, I don't know what else.
Well, he has some old tweets resurfaced where he was dragging Blue Ivy Carter, which is Beyonce's daughter. This is circa 2014-ish.
He was right with the
20s.
masses.
Damn.
And he was talking about her. He was comparing her to Northwest and saying North was the better one.
Oh, God.
All this
he was in
stuff.
that group.
Right. So people were just like, oh, this isn't a good look. You're getting ready to perform in Houston for a show, which that was yesterday, I think, some kind of summer jam. Yeah. So, mind you, he just sampled, technically didn't sample Crazy in Love because Crazy in Love was sampled, but it's the same right. So everyone's just like, and then you are sampling this and you're dragging her family, like just not cool. So Saucy Santana has been doubling down. I have not seen an apology.
Saying that he stood by what he said.
Not even just like, I was in my early 20s. Like, what is the problem? I love Beyonce. And then like putting screenshots of him like bigging up Beyonce like in the past.
Yeah.
Instead of just saying, yeah, I was wrong. Like that wasn't cool. So people have been upset about that.
Celebrity lifestyle.
Yeah, well, he's just like, y'all try to cancel everybody. Blah, blah, blah.
I mean, I guess if I were a celebrity, you would have to get to a point of not caring about that kind of stuff. You have to get on your little Finsta and call it a day.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could be as active as some of these people are.
I guess when your status is heavily influenced or connected to the fanfare or the
Instagram life and all of that, the comments
like,
and
you're a little bit more attached to it or susceptible to have to appease those people.
I think too, for a lot of these kids today, like they grew up with Instagram, so like it's just natural for them to still be on Instagram when they became famous. So like, you know, if you became famous at like 2021 and you're only 25 now, like you probably had a Facebook, an Instagram and stuff when you were in middle school. So, you know, that's just kind of, it just is what it is for them. Like there's no separation. I'd imagine.
Yeah. Ugh. Not for me.
Ditto.
Could not do it.
Ditto. We're gonna move on. Still with music a bit. Miami of City Girls is or is not dating Diddy. I think they're just enjoying each other's company, having a good time. But he did kind of put her on with a podcast through Revolt. And her first sit-down interview was with Diddy himself. She asked him quite a few questions. He gave her the exclusive. But yeah, did you guys see any of the clips surfacing
I saw the clips. And I'm trying, the comments are all like, oh my God, he likes her so much. And I'm just like, okay. I don't know if I got all that, but obviously they're enjoying each other. So he's not about to treat her like trash.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's some kind of connection there. But like, are they about to get married? Like, let it go. These people over here like, oh, I love them and blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, I don't know if I got all that.
But honestly, I don't have anything to seriously compare, you know?
With Diddy?
It's like I recall him dating everyone else, but there wasn't really just that impersonal exchange, interact. You know, like I wouldn't even know what he was like with Cassie. I just see them walking and taking pictures, on some appearance or red carpet. Like I've never seen them in their element or. You know, so is this not him every time he's in a relationship? Because it's always some young chick at this point.
It felt like he was just being Diddy to me. I don't know. I didn't get a like, oh my gosh, he's so in love. Like I don't really see Diddy on the daily like that. We see him yelling at people about off the Brooklyn Bridge.
Yeah, but I guess I wouldn't think he's like that with the girl that he's serious about.
Right. I guess I wasn't surprised.
That's what it was.
Yeah, I think. Just from the clips that I saw.
Or is he just giving her content?
Well, I think it's just an exchange, right? So like he's rich. She likes money. She enjoys the finer things in life. So he treats her and flies her out and all this other stuff. And, you know, for him, she's young. She's fun. Like, he's laughing at some of the stuff she's saying. He'd probably be like, this girl's silly. But, you know, like she's keeping me young and fresh. I don't think that it's anything serious. That's my like take from what I'm seeing.
That's what did they say? Like we're single but we're dating.
You know, they're just enjoying each other.
Oh, I thought she said he's single but they're dating.
No.
What did she say?
I think she did say something kind of
the
like
first
that.
part I know that. Yeah, she's like, well,
she was
how
like,
would
we
you
go
like
together.
Yeah,
we don't go together, but we go together.
Yes, and then she doubled down and like tried
Sounds
to.
so young.
Yes.
I think she's like 28. I mean, which is still significantly younger than
Diddy.
Diddy, but it's not like she's 21. I think she was being silly. I think they know what they're doing, you know. Diddy is
people
usually
talking.
really private, so he's just like, whatever, like, you know. It's what happens when I get the young girl that be online all the time.
Listen.
Cassie and then don't be putting, well, now she is a wife. But when they were dating Kim, Misa, all the other ladies he's dated, you typically wouldn't see them like, you know, all that. You would see the Candace of them on vacation or whatever.
And that's what he's like, well, this is what it is. This is what I signed up for.
Let me make some money off of it.
And whenever she was going back and forth with that girl about him, I'm sure he woke up like, all right, here we go.
Oh, Lord, girl.
I think she asked him about that too. And she was like, so what was you thinking? And I don't remember what he said, or I don't know if I saw the clip of him answering it, but I saw like the clip where she was just asking him all of these questions. And I'm like, dang, I wonder what he said to that.
Yeah.
Or did they rehearse those answers?
I'm sure there probably was a discussion beforehand of like, this is what I'm going to ask you.
Yeah.
She may not have even came up with the questions herself. It may have been a collaborative thing. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm going to say somebody gave both of them a script.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know. These people are...
It's a cute name, though. Carisha, please. Okay, y'all love it.
Carisha?
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're going to move on to Britney Spears. She got married. She has been with her partner now for a few years. They started dating before she was free.
I'm very confused on what is happening with Britney.
She's not trying to reclaim her life.
I don't know if she's well. I can't tell.
I don't think that she's well.
Why not?
What?
I feel like we've talked about this before, but when you get a personal relationship with someone that has a mental illness, and I don't mean on a romantic tip, I'm just saying when you see that in person, you can pick up on some things. And she does have, I think, bipolar disorder, I think. But like, she may even be schizophrenic too. Just reading some of the stuff that she says, it looks very familiar. I'll just put it that way from what I've experienced.
I don't know. I guess I was very surprised. But yeah, so she was getting married. It actually happened. And
yeah, I mean,
husband crashes it. So this is Kevin.
No, she had a
Jason?
husband before him. Yeah. I think maybe it was after. I don't know.
Is it Jason Alexander? Did I make that name up?
No, I think his name is Jason Alexander.
Okay.
The police came and tackled him down and everything. So I don't think that he actually truly crashed it. Like, she may not have even known that he was there until after the fact.
But right. I'm sorry. Is this Dwayne and Whitley? What's happening next?
I don't know.
What were you here to do?
Maybe he's unwell too. I mean, clearly, if you crash in a wedding, yeah, you're not all the way there.
I don't know.
I did find out that her now husband was 23 years old when they started dating.
What?
Probably in her 30s. A lot of people are side-eyeing the husband. I
Why the husband?
Best. I think people are questioning his motives.
Think it's a money grab?
I don't think that. That's what the people
That's
think.
what they think, yeah.
They think everyone in the comments are just like, please sign a prenup. I think, what's her name? What's that one actress who was in The Help? Octavia.
Octavia Spencer?
Yes, Octavia Spencer. Whenever Britney Spears announced her engagement, Octavia Spencer commented something along the lines of make sure you get the prenup or something like that.
Well,
right.
I mean, it's a good thought to have. She should, if they getting married right after she gets free.
She doesn't want to end up back where she was.
Yeah. Well,
how long have they been dating? Like a few months?
Well, she's been free now, maybe a year, give or take? I want to say they were dating at least a year before she was free, and that's on the low end. They probably have been together 3 or 4 years now. I don't want to lie, but this ain't just a 6 month. I met him.
Okay. Yeah. So that's why I don't know. We'll see. Maybe he was waiting it out. He's like, maybe this will happen soon. But that would be that's a long game.
Well, and that was the thing. Part of why she wanted to be free, because under the restrictions or whatever she had, she was not allowed to get married. So she really wanted to be married with him and have a child. I think she wasn't able to have any children either. So now she's able to do all that stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Well, congratulations to Britney.
Your life, girl.
Congratulations. Also, maybe this is congratulations, but last week we reported that Ari Lennox and her boo, J-Boog, I don't know his name. Keith. That they were together. Well, literally a day or two after we recorded, reports were showing that they are no longer together.
Now I need to know who's the source.
I don't know.
On both. Because who said that they were together? Like, who gave green light to that? Because it happened too fast.
Yeah, I hope we didn't put any bad energy in universe or anything like that by speaking.
But no, everybody on the internet, right? Everybody on the internet was saying like, oh, how great this is for them. Not necessarily me, but everybody was saying like, man, this is good for both of them. And a week later from when it even dropped on the internet, oh, they're not together anymore. Who said that?
That part. Well, sometime after that came out of them not being together, Keith put up on his Instagram page a picture of what looked like a picnic setup with the woman's legs. The legs were brown, but we just don't know if it was Ari's brown legs or somebody else's brown legs. So, I mean, they're playing with us at this point.
Maybe they didn't want they must have gotten a lot of like uptick, maybe. Maybe Keith did. He was just like, I don't want this.
Not divorce.
Not divorce. Yeah. I mean, split up. I mean, you can always just lay low. But I don't know. Who knows?
Could have laid low and not posted anything. Y'all posted them pictures. Those were from your phone.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, also, the internet went a little crazy just last night, or was it another night, when the Warriors and the Celtics were playing. I'm assuming this is game 4.
Yes.
And we saw
Curry
Mr. and former Mrs. Curry at the game with their new booze. If you guys didn't know, they got divorced about a year ago, or at least separated. They may not even be officially divorced. But they were there with their new partners, and the internet seems to believe that their new partners at one point used to be married to each other.
Former partners, yeah.
They're calling it a spouse swap. So I mean, the evidence, it looks like it might be the case.
Right.
But I mean, I would really hope not. That would be so awkward.
I know. And I'm just thinking about myself. Like, if my parents had done something like that, I really don't know how I would feel about it.
It's a thing for some people.
What?
I don't know.
Just swapping.
I've never heard of this as a thing.
This reminds me of that book that we had read.
Which one?
American Wedding?
Was that what it was? Or Buddy came out he came out of
jail, yes.
And was trying to get with his old girl who had just moved on and was about to be with old Buddy.
Yes.
Then they fought in the lawn, and then next thing they swapped back.
I forgot about that book.
And they swapped back.
Yeah, it was
they
just
swapped.
Now,
what do you even call those? Not even love triangles. Love.
I don't know. Is it a circle?
Quadrilaterals.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
What's that MTV show? Where you used to go, I don't know, you think you're going on a resort with your significant other, but then your ex is there with their significant other, and y'all switch the rooms.
I don't remember that one.
So y'all switch rooms.
Hook back up.
Right.
Yeah.
So some of them would basically like hook up with their man's ex or whatever, because they would switch, right? So the two exes would be together in a room, and their current significant others would be in a room together, and sometimes they would like obviously
hook up.
Yeah.
Yikes.
And then switch.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say wife swap, but
what's wife swap?
That used to come on, I think, ABC back in the day, where the wives would swap. So
but that was like for the kids. Like, was that the whole family thing?
It
where
was
like
the whole family involved.
Right.
Yes.
Did they stay?
I don't think that there wasn't an incentive to stay. It was just like the concept of new wife, new life.
Right. Okay, I do remember that.
Yeah.
No. But this sounds more so like the MTV show.
Well, I hope everyone is happy. I saw a clip of Steph like embracing his mom after the game, and the new boo was there, and the clip cut off, but it looked like he was going to like give a high five or dap up the new boyfriend before it cut off.
Oh.
I don't know. So, I mean, the kids are grown. They have families of their own.
I guess you really can't do anything. It's just like do what you're gonna do.
Stay together if you didn't have to be.
I mean, and honestly, too, we don't know what was going on in their marriage. They may have essentially been separated for many, many years.
Right. For them to be comfortable already, I guess, sitting next to each other, it's like, our son is Steph Curry.
Oh, they were sitting next to each other, too?
They weren't far from each other. So it's like,
y'all got 30-some years
together. Well, they still got their 2 tickets.
Yeah.
Add on 2 more.
Yeah.
Where else they gonna sit? On the other side of the court,
I'm sure.
Maybe if it was that bad. But to your point, we've been doing this for years.
The kids know what time it is.
Yeah.
All right. Well, last thing, we have Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock. They are going on a comedy tour together. Are you guys going to get tickets?
No. It wasn't on my mind, but
I don't know. Shows like that, tickets are a little bit more than I'm willing to pay to just see them.
That's what I was about to say.
I've seen enough of their stand up where it's like, I don't know. It just has to fall on the right night for me.
Is this going to be a special? Because I would watch it. Like if it ends up,
I don't even know if I'd watch the special.
I might.
They were like, they're filming the special here in Houston on this show.
Then you're going to the show.
Would you go?
I don't really do the comedy stuff. It's not for me.
Some good comedy shows.
I have too, but I'm saying I would watch it. What do you mean? I don't need to go.
TV?
Yeah. It being a special would be like, oh, great, I can watch it at home.
There's that chance you'll be on this.
No thanks.
I definitely don't want that because
and they're gonna have me laughing at the wrong
joke. Like she didn't mind this one where Dave Chappelle was talking about black women.
About to have people drag me.
No,
right?
No thanks.
No, and then laughing big and ugly too.
Yes.
No.
Okay, never mind.
No, I mean you go. You go.
That's always like when they make like racist jokes and they show the other race, they gotta find the other person.
So look, it's okay. They thought it was funny.
Right, exactly. And that's what would happen with me. So I have to sit in the back.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and move on to our verses, and we're just talking about first date options. What are some good first date options? I actually want to bring this over to you, Solomon, because hear me out. On the internet, we have a lot of men complaining about, first date, you got to spend $20 on a haircut, and then it's, $100 for the dinner, and then you got to get a new outfit and blah, 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 whatever. And they're talking about how women just be trying to go on these dates to get a meal. So for you, do you think about that kind of stuff? And are you on some like coffee shop or a picnic in the park for a first date? Are you cutting the check and going to Fogo de Chao?
I really don't like to pull out the stops like that on a first date, but I do want something where we will interact. Like we have to talk. Movies are never a good one for me unless you have to do the whole talking afterwards. But it's like during the movie, it's like, But nowadays, it's like if you can get a nice date with an activity or something like that. I see a lot of people are doing the candle thing now. I see a lot of people are doing the painting with a twist now. So if you can just do like a small little activity, you don't have to do the most.
Yeah.
Like you see some people first date, we picnic and the charcuterie board and
I think
putting
that's
the blanket
cute.
down. It's cute, right?
I think it's cute, but would I set it up for the first
date? Yeah, maybe in the beginning dates, right?
The first date is hard. Not hard, but it's like, I would not expect the most. I would expect a get to know you kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, we don't want to do too much, but we need to be somewhere where we can talk and get to know each other. Depending on how we met, like we may have met, especially if you meet them online, it's like, okay, we really don't know each other like that. Let's go up to get a bar drink or go to the bar or whatever.
Coffee shop's always a cool,
I like coffee shop
quick,
dates.
Gauge the temperature type deal. That way if it goes bad, you don't have to waste your time. If it's good, okay, we can really set up something with a little bit more effort and financially a little bit more expensive. I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems like we're kind of like, or we're somewhat on the same page for like that first initial meetup.
Mm-hmm.
But then, so what about, I guess, like okay, I like this person. Let's go on the next date.
Okay. Hopefully something is in town that I've been wanting to check out and we can check it out.
Like what?
I don't know if it may be an art exhibit, if it may be maybe a small little intimate show, or maybe if it's a game in particular.
We say a show, like something to go watch. So then you're okay with like watching something.
Yeah. If that's something that she's into. Okay. Like if it's like we both found out we were fans of this such and such play, and then the play fucking comes. Sometimes you just want shit that'll just fit in right where both of y'all had expressed interest and you can do that activity. Okay. Sorry.
Huh. No, No need to apologize.
No. Let's see.
Like if she was a big Dave Chappelle fan, Chris Rock fan, and that shit happened to be coming, yeah, that would be a future date.
A future date, not the second date.
Or is it the second date?
Well, if that motherfucker happens to be in town around that time, yeah, second or third date.
You cutting the check. Go ahead then.
I mean, like I said,
you can't be in the nosebleed.
It all depends on that initial contact, right?
Okay. No, we have to assume that it's great. The initial contact is great, and now you're like, okay, I really want to impress this person. So it sounds like you would impress them with like whatever it is that you was listening, like whatever y'all's conversation was. You listen to her, listen to whatever she wanted.
That's like in town, yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to think for myself, like
a festival.
So then maybe for us,
the international festival was coming to town.
I think that would be more my speed.
We both
liked
the fucking Caribbean, whatever the fuck the theme is. That you know what I'm saying?
Food truck festival.
Food truck
festival.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah. That's a really.
Damn, you got me trying to think of shit.
Would you expect the guy to do it
for a second date?
Second date, like you just met him, it was great, and now the next thing you do.
I'm okay with the second date being like a collaborative thing. Now he needs to initiate the second date. Like, hey, I would like to see you again. I mean, he doesn't need to, but I would like that. I would like that, right? Because it's one thing to say,
it's comforting.
I enjoyed you, I had a good time, whatever. But like for the second date, I still need you to lead and initiate the wanting to see me. And then together we can figure out what we're going to do.
Okay, so as long as he expressed the interest to see you again, y'all
like when can I had a really good time with you tonight. Or
yes, but it has to be very like intentional though. After you say how great, time it was, like I'm actually free next Thursday if you like you can't just be like putting it out there in the air. It's like, oh yeah, me too.
Right. Because now it's just like, okay, did you really have that much of a good time with me because you haven't tried to see me again? And sure, I can say, hey, what are you doing on Saturday? Let's do it. But I don't know. I guess I'm a little more traditional in that sense. For a second date, I would still like for him to be like,
If he wanted to see me, he'd make for it.
Not even.
Listen, I will give you grace on probably the third, maybe fourth day. I'd be like, oh, what are you doing today? Or something like that. But like the next one, like, come on. First off, we just got drinks. Like this low-key don't count.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this too. Because there's so many levels to this.
If y'all had a good time, I feel like it could count.
It could count as a very
really
great.
Hit it off during the drinks day.
But sometimes
it would be a first date.
Sometimes the liquor be helping.
Well, that's all it is.
Now look,
that's all it is. That's
so. Here's the thing: first date, first date with drinks. Easily, I could be there for 2-3 hours.
Easily.
Because one, especially if I'm not like on any kind of health kick or nothing either. Oh yeah, I do want dessert, or like even if we don't get food, like oh my god, I would love.
Yeah.
Like I could keep it going, right? But the second day is very intentional. Like we like each other.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, neither of y'all threw out an option, but yes.
Wait a second.
We said festival.
I haven't gone yet.
Festival.
Okay, I said food truck festival.
Wait, who said that?
He said the international. I said food truck.
Yeah.
But
I didn't throw it out because I would expect that someone else would throw it to me. So
yeah, and then too, like I think that's not a hard like he has to do it like this, but let me think of an example. We had the first date. We really enjoyed each other. And he's still very intentional with like texting and or calling or something like that. Mm-hmm. Then I don't have a problem being like, okay, well, like I have some availability that popped up on Saturday morning. Do you want to run to the farmer's market with me? Or I don't know. I'm just
the farmer's market.
I literally just put that up out of the top of my head.
Now, if she'd be cool to the farmer's market, that's what's up. But
I mean, you said that I didn't come up with nothing. I say farmer's market. Now it's a problem.
No, it's not a problem.
Okay.
Shout outs to the girls that are, that would be down with the farmer's market.
What?
Shout out to the girls that will be down for the farmer's market. Something nice, chill. You don't have to do too much.
Okay, so for me, I don't mind doing like literally bare minimum type stuff. Like I could go to a park. I could go do some kind of workout class or something. I've done like rock climbing and like random stuff. Like those kind of activities are fun, especially I guess in the rock climbing thing. Like that's something I've never done. So you're going to have to like teach me whatever or, make sure we have somebody that's teaching us whatever to do.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't mind doing something fun like that. Activity type stuff. Dinners, I'm always down. Happy hours on somebody's patios, I'm almost always down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wouldn't complain about stuff like that. I will say, you brought up painting with a twist. I don't have to do that.
You know, I don't care for that either, honestly.
Don't have to do that with a man.
The pottery stuff. Remember that?
Yes.
Once upon a time, that was one of my things. Yeah.
Those are cool, I guess. And I enjoy like doing craft type stuff. So that's basically all it is. And you're talking to them, it's cool. Yeah. But painting with a twist for me, like I can do it with my girlfriends. Yeah. Like I would rather make that a girl's night. When people be there on the date, it's like,
unless we're like a couple.
Yeah, like maybe we're exploring different things. Yeah, like, oh, we could try this. But like, I don't want to do this in we just met.
I don't even want this painting, honestly. So we really
that's the key.
What if you got to keep the painting? You know,
but we just paid about $40 to be here.
To paint.
Right.
Wait, y'all don't have any other stuff? Like, I mean, how much do the other things cost to do crafting?
However much it costs for
you pay for the piece.
You don't even want the pot.
Oh no,
I'm picking something.
I'm picking something that's gonna fit well in what I already have. I'm picking neutral colors that's gonna go in whatever room I want it to go in.
Right. But the picture of the afro with the skyline behind it or whatever, like I
got a picture of a wine glass.
I'm done.
Look, they tell you ahead of time this is distance painting, and then you look at it at the end, it's like, whew.
Yeah.
My shit was fine.
You think so?
Okay, well, anyways, we're gonna leave this.
Look, don't take me there.
That part. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you like what you heard, make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on social media at He Said, We Said. Any final words?
No.
Go Warriors.
Go Warriors.
Go teams, go.
I know I like Steph. Come on now.
Go Steph.
All right. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.